Oh, that was
Because the body doesn't match the legs.
No, it doesn't. Nothing.
Your body's.
I disagree. I think he has great thick legs.
Thank you.
Wow.
You have Greek legs.
I do have Greek legs, but I'll explain. Yeah, it's like
I like the tone. I like the thickness of it. I like the muscular. But the body is very like
fat.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, garbage. Yeah.
I don't think so. I
The
think
face is cute.
It's a little Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Bobby Lee.
Oh, he's meditating.
I'm not meditating.
No, it's cool.
That's how I absorb insults.
No, it wasn't
Let it sink
inside.
in.
I
Just let it
just
sink in.
I wanted to be prepared. We could be backup dancers.
Yannis Pappas.
Yeah.
Papalapalas. Papalapalas. All right, so don't say anything until I say your name.
Sure.
And I'm going to press you on some things, so
Ask me or whatever.
I'm going to.
Five, four, three, two.
Send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. I sing that because when I see a clown, you know what I mean? It just springs up that song in my head, you know? And he's an East Coast clown, but I don't want to bring up just yet. But he's got a bulbous kind of a vibe about him, you know?
Bulbous.
His face, I love him. He's cute. He would like if he was on a show, he would test really well. I see the bald spot on this. What's your name? Andreas's head, and I just realized that, bro, not a good look.
But he has long hair.
Yeah, but it's got like a you know what I mean a fucked up warlock kind of a vibe. You know what I mean?
A tired warlock.
No, it's just like you know like when you see Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers.
Lord of the Rings.
Did I say Lord of the Rings?
It's the Chinese one.
Yeah, I have an accent.
Yeah. The whole of the
I'm from
names.
China. So when you see Lord of the Rings, and you see Saruman, is that the other wizard? Yeah, Saruman. Saruman.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's fighting, you know, Gandalf, right? If you look at both of those wizards' head, because he has the same hairstyle, right? They don't have a bald spot, and they're like 90. So I don't know what the fuck his deal is. Anyway, don't ever do that again. We got Gilbert.
What's up?
We got my beautiful one right here. And you know, sometimes, you know, when I drive around, I have these like epiphanies and this like, and like I come to a realization, you know, because I think of something that like just puts chill bumps on my body, you know. And first of all, let's introduce our guest before I propose this revelation that I had. Okay, he's a stand-up comedian from New York.
Oh.
He is very funny, talented. He used to be in a podcast called History. I don't know what the history of it is, but History of
The
Hyena.
history of, yeah.
Yeah. But they're no longer together. And
Stop shopping.
yeah. By the way, History of Hyena is if they were the group Wham, this guy would have been George Michael of the group.
Oh, he's the main.
Wow.
Because no one
He's
knows
the main guy.
No one knows the other guy. No one knows the other guy. You know.
And he's Greek and he's gay.
I said that to say
Sorry.
your fucking name, man.
I just went for a Greek joke.
All right, is there a Greek joke clause? There's a
yeah.
Greek,
All right, that's right.
There's a
Greek
there was a
joke.
window of a Greek joke. Go ahead. So I'm going to say it again, and we'll edit it together. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they were the group Wham, right? He definitely would have been the George Michael of.
Oh.
Because I'm Greek and I'm gay and I died of AIDS.
Did he die?
He died, but not of AIDS.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But he was gay, so I just, anyone who dies
Yeah.
is gay.
He's gay?
He was gay.
Yannis Pappas. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thank
I
you.
want to say R.I.P. DMX.
I know. R.I.P. DMX.
Well, that was my the revelation I had.
Was about DMX?
Yes. So think of this. DMX died today. Prince Phillips died today.
Mm-hmm.
You never saw them in the same room.
No.
My theory is one person died.
They were the
They're
same?
the same.
Same guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So think
like
about that.
It's like The Prestige.
Yeah. Think
I
about
love that
that.
movie.
Prince Philip, I feel like died 600 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like. If you look at any of his photos, he's just always in the backseat of a car. And for the last 40 years, it just
Wait, I have a question for you guys. If anyone gets past the age of 80, is it just a free for all in terms of like roasting them? Because I feel like the memes about Prince Philip are just
Mean.
brutal.
Or
Like,
if you're like a prince, like
Yeah.
you
royalty,
can just wrote.
right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can't. His obituary can't say he was hardworking. He achieved a lot. He's a fine example of excellence.
Yeah.
He's just you can roast him. Yeah.
Wait. He was the royal guy, right? It was the queen that was married into the family.
let me give you a breakdown of the monarch.
Because you see the crown. Go ahead.
Wait, he's the husband of the queen,
I understand that, but who was
the
a
Duke
part?
of Edinburgh.
My question is, I don't know much about it, so
Okay.
just don't talk down to me. First of all, okay? Because I'm trying to ask a fucking question because I don't know anything about the royal family.
And he's actually.
Can I ask the
okay,
question
yeah,
before
yeah,
you
yeah,
add
yeah.
information?
Okay, yeah.
Fuck, I love you, but damn. So my question is this: was Prince Philip a part of the royal family, and Queen Elizabeth married into the family?
No, he was actually not liked because he came from German ancestry. And yeah, and so there was a lot of pushback. And also Queen Elizabeth was the reluctant queen because it was her father's brother that gave up his crown. And so Elizabeth's father was the guy who was like, kind of had to step in for it. And now when he died, she became the queen.
Right. So he
That was way
married
too much.
into
I
royalty.
confused myself.
He married into royalty.
Yeah, I tuned out. I just hear incest, royal family,
Yeah.
second
I
cousin.
think
Yeah.
Something, yeah. Like, but he
Yeah.
came from like some German shit. They were like, no, we don't really like him. He wasn't liked in the beginning.
Because what they did?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What happens if?
But he did. Cheat
I don't
on her.
forgive
Do you
them
know
yet
that?
either. I don't forgive the Germans yet either.
Oh, for what?
For what they did.
What?
Around the 1940s, they tried doing some.
Soft work? What?
Yeah, they did some naughty stuff.
Oh yeah.
They did some naughty stuff. And to the
Oh
British. Yeah.
So the what do you call it? The Holocaust.
The Holocaust. Yeah.
yeah, the Holocaust.
Yeah, the Holocaust.
I read about that. So what happened? No, so you don't. Are you Jewish?
No, I'm Greek.
Yeah.
Yannis Pappas. Yeah, I'm as Greek as Pete Sampras.
Yeah, it's.
I love Pete Sampras.
He's a Greek hero.
My mom is upstairs right now. If you so much as say Pete Sampras, her panties will drop to the floor.
Can I scream it and see what happens? Maybe she'll hear it. And,
Hold on. Should we call her?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell her that. Tell her the guest is Pete Sampras.
yeah,
I should
maybe we'll
tell
just
her.
pretend I'm Pete Sampras.
Should I call her
oh my
and
God,
then?
one look, she's gonna know it's not.
Wait, maybe if you
No,
just turn a
we
little
can
bit.
call her. I'm
Do you
gonna
have a
call
hat?
Jules.
I can put a hat on low.
Okay, hang on.
there a tennis
Let me
racket?
call
Yeah.
Jules and then say, hey, get Mama on the phone because her idol's
Did
here.
Pete Sampras eat 92,000 pizzas? That's what you'd say.
I can pretend like I have thalassemia minor, which is what happened.
I know what thalassemia is.
Yeah, he would get weak. That's so amazing that he played so well, and he would get weak. One time he threw up on the court. Why do I feel like I'm at the international? I feel like I'm at the international court of The Hague.
Jules, can
like
you
I'm a
put
war
Mama
criminal.
on the phone and tell her that her idol Pete Sampras wants to talk to her?
He's the
The
guy.
tennis player.
Oh my god.
It's not,
I mean, don't say who. Just pass the phone to
you
Mama.
would have thought that you would have told her that Pete Sampras was coming over today.
Yeah.
Maybe she did as a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hard to sell, but I'll try.
They're speaking Tagalog.
Yeah.
Bisaya.
Or Bisaya, sorry.
Or you could say John Stamos' special needs brothers here.
I mean, if he's Pete Sampras, can I be Chayon Fat?
Oh yeah,
I'm
say
gonna play that game.
Say
Michael Chan.
Michael Chan.
Oh,
I love Michael
Jackson.
Chan.
Great tennis
Got
player.
Grand Slam at 17.
I played tennis with him.
You did?
Yeah, you know that?
Are you Michael Chang?
No. I literally was at Stone Ridge Country.
Hello, Ma.
I didn't even tell a fucking story now.
Hey, Ma. Just real quick, we forgot to tell you who the guest was today because I didn't want to shock you, but I'm gonna put you on the phone with him, okay? Just quickly, just to say hi. It's your idol, Pete Sampras.
Really?
Hang on. Wait, 1 second. He just wants to say hi. One
Don't laugh,
second.
don't laugh.
Wait, put it next to the mic. Yes, please.
Hey, how are you? Good to
Oh
hear.
my God, I'm such a big fan of you.
Thank you. I'm such a big fan of your daughter and her boyfriend and their podcast. I came all the way out here from Florida.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've been watching your games. Like, I made no excuse. Even I have to wake up in the middle of the night.
She would watch all his
Final?
Grand Slams.
Here's grandson.
I have to wake up.
That's so inspiring to me. What was it about my play that connected with you?
My late husband loved you.
My dad loved you a lot, Pete.
Well,
Yeah.
you know that's
You are our favorite.
yeah. Well, I'm basically a tennis hero around the world. The problem is when people meet me, they think I'm a lot nicer than I am. I'm kind of a dick in real life, you know. A lot of the championships and tournaments have gone to my head. I'm just really an asshole now. I made a lot of money, and I don't want people to touch me or look in my eyes. So, but
The only thing I like the way you play because you don't have a big mouth.
no,
You don't have a big mouth.
I don't have a big mouth. No, but I got a small piece.
Pete,
I don't know if you've seen Greek statues, but it's pretty true.
I mean, you don't talk too much. Like, it's out. You don't.
You're
fight
humble.
the ball,
He's humble.
Yeah. You know, it was also my eyebrows are big. Did you like that?
Your eyebrows.
Yeah. Greeks got big eyebrows. We got hair everywhere.
Is he flirting?
My hair's
You're very.
my body looks like yogurt with hair in it.
I think the last game that I watched you,
She's never gonna get off the phone, by the way.
that was the last game.
Yeah.
All right, Meredith, we got to take Pete. We got to talk to Pete.
Okay.
We got to talk to Pete.
Thank you, Mom.
Thanks,
I'll
Mom.
come up and say hello to you later.
No. Okay, thank you.
You just get ready. I'm coming.
No.
She,
I love you. Bye-bye.
she,
Bye.
Now she thinks Pete Sampras is
no,
in
I
the
feel
studio.
bad for her because
I got to
literally-
continue it now.
she literally thinks Pete Sampras is in the house.
And you know why she
You
doesn't
would
want
have
to
thought that we would have told her.
You know why she doesn't want to meet you? Pete?
She's not made up.
Well, yeah, because she came here to like clean the house.
You know,
and
she's
in
upstairs
her-
right now. You know that, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's probably looking. She's gonna walk out, look through those. She's like, "Oh, Pete Sampras' body change."
Like, I'm out of shape now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Pete Sampras look like? I don't even know what he looks like.
Okay, very hairy, very thick eyebrows, curly hair.
Yeah. And
Yeah. No.
he started balding like towards the
Oh,
end.
you know what?
Young,
Yeah.
like young.
Young Pete
Sampras.
was hot.
You know what? I could buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if she came down maybe for
Yeah, I
20
could buy-
we could get away with it.
Yeah. I could buy it.
Yeah.
So can I tell you my Michael Chan story?
Chang, babe, Chang.
Chang, whatever his name is.
Racist Asian.
Definitely Michael.
No, this actually happened. I don't know him. I don't know his career, but I was probably in the 7th grade, and I played tennis. You know that, right? I was on the tennis team,
Yeah.
and I was at this. We belonged to a country club. So the country club that we belonged to was called the Stone Ridge Country Club, and every once in a while we get pros to come by. Okay, and one day Michael Chang, is that his name?
Yeah.
He was just playing with, because I took a class there, right? And we all took turns playing with him.
That's awesome.
And that's my Michael Chang story.
Michael Chang is the ultimate journeyman because he
I
won a
should
Grand
just
Slam
cut that
at
out.
17.
That story sucked. So
No,
fucking,
it was great.
It sucked my dick, that story.
I
man.
teared up.
Put that in the books. You know what I mean?
Did he hit hard? Like, did he?
No,
did you-
shut the fuck you, man.
talk about calves. He had powerful
Hey, I
calves.
want to say something, right? I want to say something. This is one of those situations where I was going to tell that Michael Chang story before the phone call. And so in my head, I'm like, just let it go. There's nothing there. My thought process. Let it go. There's nothing there, right? So the phone call kept going with your mom and whatnot,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, should I let it go or not?
Yeah.
Let's just throw it out there, see what happens, right? And once I threw it out there, there's nothing, right? And then I felt like disgust and shame.
Oh man.
Although I'm hyped up on it because that's all I watched growing up was tennis.
Yeah. What happened between you and Krista?
Right to it.
Because I don't buy. Listen,
Nobody buys it.
and I'm gonna get the truth.
Yeah.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
I don't buy that it was like a mutual departure. You know what I mean? I believe there was a blowout.
And,
Right.
if we were to call it a band outside of Wham, what would it be?
Outside of Wham, that's hard. It's got to be a duo. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh wow.
Was that a bad breakup?
You're Paul Simon. You're fucking Paul Simon. So I don't know if it was a bad breakup, but I'm sure Garfunkel was sad about it
Yeah.
because Paul had, you know what I mean, a big career.
Yeah.
Garfunkel, I don't know what he did. Maybe those picks for his hair, you know, maybe he had started a company or something.
He had a beautiful, unique fro.
Yeah, bro, yeah. So what happened?
Yeah, we had an amicable split.
No, it wasn't.
There we go.
It was completely amicable.
There's no way it was.
We were just about to pop. We had just started to get big.
No, that's what it is. I'll tell you why I know it's not.
Okay.
I'll tell you why I know it's not. Because it's one of those things where it's like, let's go back to Wham, right? So I don't know Wham's career, right? But I'm sure they got together or whatever they did, you know what I mean? But they also played, you know what I mean? And right before, like, a big major label was about to sign them breaking up, like the day before. So I believe that there was some sort of fight or blowout. I also believe that it wasn't your fault. I believe it was Chris DiStefano's fault.
Garfunkel.
It was Garfunkel's fault. It was
Garfunkel did
Garfunkel's
something.
fault, right? And I believe that there's some bad blood. Now let me ask you something. You don't have to get specific. You don't have to get specific because I know. Other
I feel like an international war criminal.
I know.
Doesn't all this glass make it? It looks like the Hague in here.
Yeah. So what
I
I'm
feel like
saying,
I'm a Bosnian war criminal. And I'm going to drink poison. You remember when he drinks the poison and kills himself?
Yeah.
Who,
So what-
Yeltsin?
No, yeah, some other Macedonian or another country in the
Wait,
east.
Yeltsin is alive.
Yeah, he likes vodka.
All
Is
right.
he still alive, Yeltsin, Boris Yeltsin?
I know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to deflect.
You're
I'm
not-
trying to help you out.
I know.
The war criminal.
Where's your mom, Pete? I need to play tennis. Are your panties wet?
So I'm sorry for asking. I have to because
No.
it's one of those things where when I heard about it through the grapevine, it kind of hurt me.
I heard you lost sleep over it.
I
You were,
did.
like, very
and,
upset. Yeah.
And so was it DiStefano's fault?
Stefano?
'Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't bother to
Yeah.
memorize it.
I can't. I don't. We did a last episode. It was great. It was we were both happy. We hugged. We're still very good friends to this day.
I don't think you are.
Conscious uncoupling?
We did it. Yeah, it was a conscious uncoupling.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
He's in town, you know?
Is he here?
He'll be on this program in 2
so-
weeks.
So
That's what my anxiety attack was about.
So what
At Starbucks.
So what I'm asking is that, if you guys are okay and you guys are great friends,
Yeah.
he's here. I bet you money you won't see him while you're in LA.
Oh no! We're gonna meet up and play pickleball. Have you seen that sport, by the way?
Yeah.
it's like in Austin.
So it ended.
He's
up.
busy. He's doing a show.
No, that's impossible because I'll tell you why.
I think he's got to do another Whiskey Ginger episode.
Yeah,
I think he's up to 8 or 9.
He texts me every day. When can I be on TigerBelly?
Yeah.
Right. So he's itching
Right.
to do something, right?
Yeah.
To hang out, right? So I know that there's some bad blood there, and I'm asking you,
Oh,
right?
this is gonna kill him that you had me on
First?
for him. Yes. No.
I mean, in fact, I've ignored his calls because
Well, let me just say something about the Stefano. He's calling the wrong person. He's not the guy to call
I
to get
know.
on this podcast. You got to call George directly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you did probably.
Yes, I called George and,
And then
I was
we've been-
forwarded to Gilbert,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Yep.
the Spanish guy.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that was such
I
a
mean,
weird.
I have no
this
idea
is
what's
the
going
most
on.
diverse cast I've ever seen.
No idea.
He'll never relay the message to anyone.
Yeah. So when I read it, it's like I always think, I want to do your podcast. I always go, yeah, that'd be a good idea, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But,
ends with you.
Yeah, it ends
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me. So just let's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want a brief answer from you, and then we could just move on. So
Creatively, I feel like we fulfilled our mission together that God put together. Our chemistry was rhythmic. It was from the stars. It was it was
incredible.
It was inexplicable. Yeah,
it was incredible.
and it was very musical. And
I believe he wanted more money. I believe. He said, "Wait a second."
we were making pretty good money.
I know you
We
were.
were about to make really good money.
I know.
Yeah.
And I believe that he kind of went, you know what? I believe that I deserve what do you make? You think I'm getting in trouble for this?
No. Do you think
You-
that the
you're going-
Stefano? I get nervous
Yeah.
with these kinds of things because it's like, friendships are delicate and friendships and work are
It's
delicate. It's a
business.
delicate balance.
It's business.
And I also just think you're about to make a Peter Cetera reference that would break my heart.
Okay, so what I'm saying though to you is that if Andrew Santino, right?
Uh-huh.
If he said some bullshit like, "Listen, buddy, I do most of the work. You're 50% of the thing, but it's like, You don't do the legwork. So I think I deserve this amount. You deserve that amount, right? Because we split it 50-50, right? I think that I would have had a really big problem with that.
Nothing like that happened.
Why you raise your hand?
Huh?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was weird.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah. All right. So nothing like that. So
Nothing
you're
like
just
that.
saying. You're just saying it was creative differences.
Yeah. He's over here now. He's here for a couple months. He started a podcast with Sal, which is great. Hey, babe, you should check out. I started one called Long Days. We went in different
Who are you doing it
directions.
with?
Just solo. Solo. It's going good. It's off to a great start. And his Hey, babe with Sal is doing great. Sal's a big comedy star.
Right.
Does arenas.
But because let me say something though, because he did start one with somebody else, so the excuse of like him going, I want to go solo. I just want to create my own franchise and my own market. So he does. He wants to partner up with somebody, right? So that to me would mean. Sorry, I know you're looking at me in a weird way, but that would to me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just have to just finish my train of thought. Thank you. Right. Sure. Right, there we go. Right, so there you guys are. Right,
The old days.
yeah, that's us.
all right. So I just want to let you know that you can say what you want to say, and I don't believe you.
Right.
I believe that there was bad blood. I believe that it was his. You know what I mean? Because I know he gives people COVID. He almost killed my friend.
He almost killed.
He almost killed my
all
friend,
of us.
one of my best friends, Santino.
Yeah.
and also almost killed us. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like
He gave you guys all COVID?
No, but
He didn't have it.
He brought a COVID.
He brought a Mexican guy.
COVID-riddled person into
Oh,
the
right,
studio.
right.
brought a Mexican guy to the studio.
Right.
Right. I don't know
That
who
guy
was Mexican.
Donnie he's banging. Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
I heard he's doing a podcast with as well.
Oh my God.
So,
On the
you know what I
side?
mean? Yeah, on the side. So, but
He didn't get COVID, which is amazing because he's gotten every other venereal disease.
yeah,
I feel like COVID showed up and was like, "There's too." It was like an elevator that was too full, and then I got it from Akash. Flagrant too. Yeah.
So when you got it, when did you get it?
I got it November, class of 2020.
Did it get you good or was it?
Got
bad?
me good. Yeah, I had the GI version, and I had to go to the hospital, and then it was just mostly anxiety after that.
So wait, when you went to the
I just
hospital,
had a daughter.
You couldn't breathe.
No, my breathing was fine. I did have double pneumonia, but
my
I was shitting everything out. I was vomiting everything, and I missed my little daughter. She was 3 weeks old at the time, so it was all fucked up. And I was quarantining in our studio to stay away from my mother-in-law and wife and stuff.
Wow. So how long did it last?
The whole thing was about 2-3 weeks. So then, everything got a little chaotic with Hyenas. He had started the podcast with Sal. I found out about it later. And
That's it. You missed it.
no,
That's it.
What are you talking about?
He didn't
I found
tell
out
you.
later. You can interpret that as I had COVID.
I got it.
Should we rewind that? How you said that?
Whoa!
Why is Bobby 5 minutes?
I can tell you. I'll tell you. He didn't honk the horn. He didn't honk.
Wait. Wow! I just got it. He fucking left you when you were sick,
He didn't honk the horn and say, "Hey, I'm starting it with someone else."
bro. Oh my god, my eyes are burning. So check this out. All right, here's the story.
I didn't say that.
That's
You
what it
guys
is.
are reading into it.
That's what it is. What a bastard.
We'll be your interpreter.
I didn't say it.
So there was
Take me to Ibiza.
So at the Comedy Store, Mitzi Shore, right?
Yeah.
Mitzi Shore had this accountant for 35 years named Michael, and for like 20 years she wanted to fire him, but couldn't have the heart to do it. He had hip surgery, and when he was in surgery, she fired him. That's a true story, right?
This business is
Yeah, and when he got out, he was like, I don't have a job. You know what I mean? So it was like,
Kick them when they're down.
yeah. So that's what DeStefano pulled a Mitzi Shore on Yannis. Oh my Lord, that is cray cray.
It seems crazy because I was supposed to do Rogan when he was still on YouTube. Then I got COVID and I got so sick we had to postpone it. And then I did Rogan, and then we broke up right after I did Rogan.
All right, so you get out of COVID,
I got out of COVID.
quarantine, right? You're about to do Rogan.
Yeah.
Right. You find out that without any, warning, DeStefano had started a new podcast with Sal.
He's
Right.
making out with someone else.
Yeah, so you found out about it.
And
And in your heart, let me ask you something right now.
yeah.
When you first found out about it, right? Did you cry?
No, I didn't. I thought it was fine. I think the fans were a little confused. I think some of our fans were a little confused.
And then did you confront him about the Sal thing?
No.
All right, so how does that work? He just calls you out of nowhere and goes, "We're done."
No, he didn't. No.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good. You're interrogating me good.
He's good at asking asking the questions.
Yeah.
He's not good at picking up information and the answers.
Right. Right.
He's giving a lot more answers than you think.
right.
I know, I understand it, right? But for our viewers out there and people listening, right? They can't read his facial expression.
You're interpreting.
So I'm
I
just
think-
trying to.
This is good. I think a good way to that will satisfy you. Is
Okay, good.
he likes to do a lot of things. He likes to do a lot of things. I like to do one. I like to focus on one thing and bring it to fruition.
Right. Right.
I'm similar to you.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
I have to see something through I can't. I'm not a multitasker
Yeah.
in that way.
And he also got a TV show too. So and then he had to commit to LA for 3 months. So things were it almost seems when we look back now, it almost seems like, maybe that was meant to happen because he had to go to LA for 3 months. He did another pod. He was looking, maybe it was just different,
How many years did you do the podcast with Chris?
almost 3 we did.
3 years.
Almost 3 years.
How many episodes?
I would have to check that. Yeah.
Hundreds.
No, yeah. But if you include Patreon content, yeah.
Their
Yeah, yeah.
Patreon's
Yeah.
killing.
They were no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw.
Because I want to say this for the record. I want to say this for the.
Oh, the rest of it was off the record.
No, this is still on the
Okay.
record.
This is more. This is more on the record.
More on the record. I want to say that when you guys did our podcast back in the apartment, right?
No, right here in the
Next
other
door.
room.
Oh, you did it here.
Yeah.
Right. So when you guys did it there, and I didn't know you that well, and I'm going to be. I'm getting emotional. No, I am. I'm speaking from my heart.
Okay.
I had an epiphany when we were sitting there when you guys came over because I thought, oh, that's why people are listening because of that guy.
To be honest, like
Yeah, because of Yannis.
Simon.
Paul Simon. I go, that's the songwriter. Yeah, that's the heartbeat of the thing, So it's like, and then all of a sudden, and then your partner Chris tried to murder my friend with COVID. By bringing a Mexican over to her,
Yeah.
that his race has nothing to do with, by the way.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with, by the way. All right, and I love your people.
he's Spanish
Whatever.
Yeah, he's
Same language.
from Galicia.
Yeah, same DNA.
Yeah.
Same DNA.
So, well, not really, because Mexican is like a lot native, and then a Spanish blood.
Just
kind of
listen. Can we just
infiltrated.
move on?
they're both human.
Can we fucking move on from
Saying
it?
sensitive topic. I'm not Mexican or Spanish,
So,
by the way.
so
Remember.
So I'm getting emotional again. Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is that when I found out of the breakup, it broke me. But you know what? I believe, Yannis, that you have a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you.
I will, because of my loyalty to you.
Yes.
Chris will not do our podcast while he's here in LA by doing
Are we canceling
Are we canceling him?
what he's booked.
in 2 weeks? I was curious to hear what you were going to say to Chris.
Wait.
When Giannis-
Wait. Let me ask you something right now. Because I don't know who's coming up.
I know you don't,
Just,
but I do.
I know. No. Let me just.
I booked him, babe.
I know. Just let me finish my train of thought, right? Because this is a big decision now,
Yeah.
right? So that guy's coming in 2 weeks.
Or in a couple weeks.
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
When I get so.
You could do both though.
No. I have to. It's about loyalty, my friend.
Right.
It's about bonds, blood bonds.
Right.
Cancel it. You have to cancel
Is
it.
that the call?
I don't want you to do that. I want you to treat him.
Fight for him.
What is this mind game? Giannis, fight for Chris.
Giannis,
fight for him to be on this podcast.
Fight for him.
He is a funny guy. Okay?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
He is a handsome guy. Right? You know that.
He likes your legs, though.
For a comic, yeah.
Yeah, for a comic, he's a very handsome
Yeah.
guy. And he's done every other podcast, so you don't want to be the only one left out.
No, that's not. No. It's like, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's like, I like guests, honestly. I like guests that don't do it often. Like, I'm trying to call people because I know that my friend Ike Barinholtz doesn't really do it. Jordan Peele we've had on, and that's like a thing that
Genius.
I'm proud of because it's like, no one else could get Jordan. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want people on our podcast that nobody else can get. So I feel like Chris D is a podcast whore.
The
You know,
name of this
and he's
episode.
fucked everybody in
But-
town. Why would I feel special? I'll think about having Chris on.
I think you should have him on.
How's the baby?
Baby's amazing. I don't trust her yet, but she's amazing.
What do you mean?
I just don't know her that well.
Yeah, of
She hasn't done anything for me.
I know.
Hey guys, we're going to take a really quick break to share some of our favorite sponsors with you.
For hymns, Andreas, you have to use it. For hymns, Andreas, you have to use it. You've heard us talking about hymns and how they are helping guys look their best. And if you haven't, it's time to see what they're all about, guys. Guys, Andreas, pay attention, okay? 66% of men start to lose their hair by the age of 35, as you know, Andreas, because you're an example of that. Once you've noticed thinning hair, Andreas, it can be too late, all right, dude? And that is that hairline, Andreas, starting to move backwards? Any bald spots yet? Yes. The best way to prevent more hair loss is to do something about it while you still have some, Andreas. Why do guys turn to weird solutions, Andreas? Okay?
How are you turned him into Andreas?
Andre, turn to medicine and science, all right? For hymns.com, everybody listen, is a one-stop shop for hair loss and skincare. It's time to write a new chapter, one in which you have, look at my eyes,
Come on, Andres.
hair.
Hims is helping guys be the best version of themselves with licensed medical providers and FDA-approved products to help treat hair loss.
No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements, prescription solutions backed by science.
No more awkward in-person doctor visits or long pharmacy lines. For Hims connects you to licensed medical professionals, which could save you hours. Completely confidential and discreet. Tell us more about it, Gil.
Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with results after 90 days, Hims will give you a full refund. And right now, TigerBelly listeners can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/belly. That's forhims.com/belly for your first free visit. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Once again, Andres, that's forhims.com/belly, you sexy beast. Enjoy the rest of the show.
You know, it's funny when you say that because it's when they start talking and communicating and expressing themselves and their real personalities are coming out, is when I find guys especially, my guy friends that have babies, they go, that's when they start falling in love, right? Initially, apparently, it's like, it's living. Obviously, you love it, right? But it's like, you don't know really, you're just trying to keep it alive.
The bond is totally different at the beginning with the woman. The woman's feeding it out of her
Titty, yeah.
And because History Hyenas broke up, I was trying to sell it.
Right.
White
That's
babies are
Black market. Oh, yeah.
God, you could get a pretty, because I could make another one. I got millions swimming in the ball.
I know. Let me ask you something right now. How much would I have to give you?
Well, that would be ironic, selling a white baby to an Asian.
That'd be great. And I would raise it nice.
Yeah, that would be very, that would be like reverse.
And then when he's like 17, he'll wear like eyeliners to make his eyes look like mine. And
yeah.
stuff. And kick on some yellow
He'll
makeup.
remove his eyelids.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing you never see is you always see Koreans and Vietnamese and Asian babies being adopted by white.
Right.
You never see Asian folks adopting white babies.
Right.
Well, I read a long time ago, maybe like 8 years ago, I read an article about how really, really affluent Chinese families were getting like poor, desperate, like young white men to work as butlers over there.
Yeah.
That's
To
what's
own a white guy.
That's what's going to happen soon. They're taking over. They're number one. Beijing is winning. Pretty soon there will be nail salons with American white women working in China.
Oh, I can't
That is going to happen. And also happy endings by women named Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I know that's true because now Hollywood is making movies for that market, right? That's like always, will the Chinese market like it, right? Yeah. So I just feel like, it's good for me as an Asian, comedic actor.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start getting, I feel like, more shit.
Yeah.
Because they need to put, you know what I mean?
And you also look so fucking good and young.
It's unfortunate.
You look so fucking good. You look, I've been following your career since Mad TV. You look the same. You don't age.
My God.
You look great. How old are you? 50, 60, 70?
No.
You're magical.
Well, I'm 49 years old.
You look.
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Would you say that you look older?
I would say I look a lot younger if you think about my career. You'd be like, what has he done? You'd be like, oh, is he 15?
Right, but if nobody was if nobody is a comedy,
right?
If people didn't know that we were comedians, right? And you took a headshot of yours and mine, right? And you just do a scientific, poll.
Yeah.
Right. Who do you think that?
Well, I have a theory on this. I think that knowing what someone does for a living either ages them or makes them appear younger. So just by virtue of you guys being comics, automatically in my mind, I read younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you perform young.
Yeah.
No, honestly, because I watch your stand up on YouTube and like whatever you post or whatever. I'll always watch your bits and stuff like that, and I'll go, "Wow, Yannis performs young." You know what I mean?
You perform young too.
Almost too young.
Yeah.
Like almost too young. Like,
Yeah.
There's I mean, I've had like comics like Ali Wong or people, and you don't have to cut this out. Say, grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I've had comics go like, "Dude, you're almost 50. Like, elevate your game." You know what I mean? Because you're like, you took the mic and you farted right into it. You know what I mean? I go, I know, but I gotta laugh.
That will
Yeah.
never not be cute.
It's
Funny.
I think the fart is actually the comedy god.
Yeah.
We're all chasing the fart.
Yeah.
I follow an Instagram account called Just Farts, and it's just a black screen, and every day he just posts submissions of
I did
people
it-
farting.
I did a show in San Diego, the what's it called? American Comedy Company.
Yeah.
And they have this pole, a water, what do you call them? A pipe, because it's like a exposed.
Oh, it's like an
piping.
industrial,
industrial, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So there's an
underground
exposed
thing.
pipe, and I got completely naked on stage. It was packed, right? It was the best, and I
Not
flipped
completely.
backwards. What?
You
No, I
had
had my underwear on.
My panties on.
Yeah, but I had a sack.
Correction.
But a sack slipped out.
No,
By
not with
accident.
my panties are very, very. Okay, go ahead.
It didn't slip out.
It didn't slip.
It did. But and I was flipping back. I was up, hanging from it upside down. Why? You're not cutting this out. I don't know why you're looking at him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, Johnny, don't
Okay,
slip
go.
out today. He's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what
Wait,
I
so
mean?
did you get in trouble for it?
No, I've had discussions. Let's just say that I've had one guy in Kansas City,
Yeah.
one club owner. I'm not kidding you. Goes, can you come into my office? And I went in and he goes, I'm a devout born again Christian. Yeah, good for you. He's like, and what you did on stage was like just not. It goes against, you know what I mean, the club's policies and what we're about. I go, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't know what you're. He's like, well, then we're gonna have to pray about it. So I got on my hands and knees. I held his hands like this.
And sucked his dick.
End of story. End of story.
Sorry.
I wish it ended
He
that
was
way.
a Christian. I know he wanted it. That's what he was hiding. They always want it.
Oh God, I wish I should have. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do they check who
For the
they're
laugh.
booking? Like he didn't know that that's your
some clubs,
closer?
some like Virginia Beach, Funny Bone. I think that's what it's called. Have you played there?
No.
Yeah. So I played it one time. I did great numbers, and they just said, and they called my agent and said, yeah, I mean, he did great in business. We'll never have him back. Hartford, Funny Bone, we'll never have him back. So they're just some clubs. Columbus, I think it's a Funny Bone as well. I think it's just the Funny Bones. They just kind of go, it's not for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. But I like that you've committed to you committed to your art and you haven't changed. You don't you won't adapt for them.
There's no other way to do it.
No.
The only way to do performance is to be authentically myself. It's like asking us right now podcasting, hey, you can't say this, you can't say that. That's not the reason why I do it.
Right.
You know what I mean, the whole purpose of it is to say whatever I want to say and to express myself in the way I want to express it, and that's it.
That's what makes TV comedy so good is it's uncensored. They don't tell you what to say ever, and they just let the comedian lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in those circumstances,
That's why podcasts can't compete.
yeah.
With True TV.
Yeah.
But in those
Comedy
circumstances,
Central too. They're doing a great job of
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, when I did a long time ago when I did Leno, they were like, just after you're, because they watch you perform at the clubs, and then after you get up stage, they give you a list of these notes, right? And then you got to go, you can't do that, you can't say that, whatever it might be. And obviously, you're a young guy and you're like, you know what? I have to do it. Those are the rules, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're on a TV show, and like a lot of comics will get on a TV show, and they'll do a table read, and then they'll announce this isn't funny, right? While the writing staff is in there, I'm a comic, I know, and it probably isn't, right? but it's like, as a comic, it's not really supposed to, what I mean? It's never going to be your brand, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a watered down corporate version of what comedy is supposed to be. And so you just go, if they weren't paying you, I wouldn't do it, right? But they're paying you so much fucking money. You bite your tongue. You say these lines. I've said lines where I would cringe,
Yeah.
right? I go, oh. But you just, and I know comics that have said, I'm not saying that. It's not funny. But it's just not my job. It's corporate comedy.
That's why I think it's so funny that like comedians' podcasts are just killing. Everyone's watching them, and it's just comedians with no script, really nothing, just being funny. It's like that's all it really takes.
Yeah.
In other words, they were just getting in the way of like a good show.
Yeah.
Like when you got a show sold, it was like, okay, if you guys just leave, I can do it, and and people will like it. And they're like, no, it's not how. And then like that's what's happening now.
Yeah. It's like that's why it's beating even like morning radio. I mean, have you ever done you've done The Road, right?
Yeah.
Where you've done morning radio. Have you ever had a morning radio show that said, "Hey, can you just write out some questions to set up your material?"
They do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that. They read your Wikipedia page. I mean, it's brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's brutal.
Right?
Yeah.
So one time I went to a morning news and they go, yeah, the DJ wants to know questions that they can ask you to do some of your act, right? So, hey, so your dad didn't like the fact you're doing comedy, right? Right? And then you would do your bit, right? And I just go, I'm not doing that. And then one radio show goes, well, then you can't be on. And I looked at the club guy and I said, all right, let's leave. I'm not doing that.
That's what Byron Allen used to do. You did Byron Allen. Did you do Byron
I
Allen?
refuse to.
I did.
I refuse to.
Where he just fake laughs and he goes and he just sets up your joke.
Oh, you mean Comics on Leave?
Comics-
How many times did you do it?
I did it once. Yeah, just once. I mean, it's so bad.
Bad.
It's so bad. It's so inauthentic. And I think the only reason why people watch that at all is because they didn't have another option. And now that they have another option of the internet, which is unfiltered and comics do whatever they want to do,
Yeah.
it's like now you can see it. Now you see how contrived it is. But before, we were just conditioned to be like, that's entertainment. Same thing with like when you saw a late night set, before cable. And then when you saw
Right.
Def Comedy Jam, you're like, that is not comedy. That's comedy. And then
Yeah,
now the
yeah.
internet's opened it even further.
It's what it's in many ways, in every way. I think the internet, has saved my career.
Yeah. Would you would you sacrifice anything for your podcast? Like if it got in the way of your podcast, would you say no? What's your number?
Oh, the number.
Yeah, what's your number to be like, hey, you're gonna have to walk away from your podcast for?
It's funny that you asked me that because I feel like I could give you a number.
Yeah.
But if it actually did happen, I don't think I'd be able to live with it.
Right. Because
Right,
you're
so-
having so much fun with this.
Right. I don't know that I'm having fun with it right.
Not this episode.
No. This is one of the funnest ones I've done, and that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is that there are a lot of times where it's like, oh, I got to do another one.
It's almost like, what's the price for your freedom?
Right.
Or like your
For me, it's
true, like-
priceless.
Oh, it is.
It's priceless.
So
I
if somebody said, "I'll give you $10 million a year, no taxes, and you just can never podcast again."
Oh, it hurts. Can I jerk off on it? Yeah, I got to.
I mean, think of your daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think of her future.
Yeah. Well, what is it? What's the show?
How about a comedy sports show?
I had a comedy.
I know,
sports
that's
show.
why.
Yeah.
No. The show that we. Oh, so what
10 million.
TV show?
Yeah.
The TV show that you're doing is you're doing alt-right comedy.
Oh, we had this conversation yesterday.
Yeah. So it's
Strictly alt-right.
America One. What's that new news network they have? America One or whatever it might be.
With
It's the Proud Boy Sketch Hour.
Right? Yeah, it's something like that, right? So it's you, Tommy Lauren, right? It's a sitcom,
Right.
basically.
Multicam or-
And Ben
It's a multi.
Shapiro.
Yeah,
Cam,
Ben
right.
Shapiro, you, Tommy Lauren, Candace
Spe-
Owens,
Candace Owens. Yeah.
right?
Well, she's a white supremacist. You're right.
Yeah.
You have to at least give them credit. The Nazis at least had their admissions process has gotten very progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You
let her
and
in.
Candace Owens are married, right? You're the neighbor, right? You're the because back in the Jeffersons, was it? The Jeffersons where they had the black and white couple next
Yeah.
door, right? And that was so like revolutionary
Yeah.
back in the day, right? So you're the same thing, right? They're doing the Jeffersons but reverse, and so you're the white and black couple, and then like Tommy Lauren and what's the other?
Chris
guy?
Stefano.
Ben Superior.
Can I cast my good friend Chris Stefano in it?
Yes. No. You know what? That's better.
He has
Yeah.
to be in it.
Yeah.
You and
Has
Chris
to be.
Stefano.
Yes.
Fuck Candace Owens.
Yes.
You guys are a gay married couple.
Conservative gay married.
No, yeah, but the jokes are always about how you guys are going to go to hell and all that
Right.
kind of
Okay.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you're out of the scenes always. All right, bye, and then you have to kiss each other on the lips,
Right. Okay.
right? And you have to put your leg up like that, and you have to prance out of the room. You have to do that 23 episodes a year, $10 million.
Wow.
You mean a year? You can never podcast again. Would you do it?
And syndication.
God, that's a good syndication money too.
Yeah, you get syndication.
And it's like a hit in Utah and whatnot.
yeah,
The show's a hit in
In
Utah.
Asia.
no, like
In
Slovakia,
Asia,
Slovakia, weird places.
Okay. But it still translates to good money.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna. What's my podcast doing? What kind of numbers are we doing? A History Hyena level?
Yeah.
No way. I'm walking away. I'm sticking with History
Oh, my
Hyena
Oh wow.
You walked away from
Wow.
because I know I believe in it.
Your level,
My level.
the one that you're doing now.
Give me 5 million. Give me one. Give me 20 grand and I
listen,
won't
listen.
turn around.
We're going to help you
Yeah.
from today on.
No, the show's going good. It's going.
I know it is,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it's doing great.
Yeah.
Right.
This is gonna help it.
And we're going to help it even more. But my point is this. My goal in life right now, right? I know we're going to have the other guy he's coming in 2 weeks,
in a couple weeks.
in a couple of weeks, right? And,
Undecided right now, but yeah.
It's undecided. Yeah, he
Don't
might be
forget. Don't worry. Just come in. Tell him the day of.
But what my goal is to build yours, right? To be above History of Hyenas.
Let's do it.
Wait, are we officially Team Giannis then?
Yes.
Well, keep in mind, Chris has 2 people on his, right? He only has 1, so we're.
Oh, that's true. Because
We're helping.
Santino is a Team DeStefano, right?
Oh wow, bad friends is split.
Wait, when Chris comes here, can we all wear Team Giannis?
Do you have merch?
That would
Do you have
be
merch that we can wear?
I don't have merch yet.
We'll make
No,
some.
yeah.
TigerBelly will make
can
it.
we make or get me a medium Team Giannis? We'll never bring it up. Everyone wears one.
Oh, please do it. It'll be funny.
It'll be great.
That'll be very funny.
I hate conflict like
But
that.
hold up.
Khalyla's so nervous.
But hold up. He's gonna see this. He's gonna know about it. You have to do it secret. You have to cut this part out.
It's like my parents.
All right,
wedding.
you're right.
Yeah.
We're cutting this part out.
Yeah.
All right. So put that in the thing.
Yeah.
So this is got to get cut out. So
Yeah.
we're Team Giannis.
That would be very
Shirts.
funny.
Yeah, it'll be funny, right? And then can we do this too? Can we do this? Have a framed headshot
Yeah, let's get a
That
in the
would be
back.
great.
in the back. In the back. We'll have one back there too.
One more thing.
Yeah.
We open,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like an ad read plugging Giannis' show.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. But here's the thing. You got to get him in here first so he doesn't see you in the shirts before the episode starts.
Right, and then it goes like this.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Long
Yeah.
Long Days.
Long days with
Yeah.
Giannis back.
Yeah. We also this is how we do it.
Very
We
fun.
wear hoodies, zip up hoodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the t-shirts will be Team Giannis.
So expensive.
We'll come in with zippy. You have a hoodie, right?
We all have hoodies, yeah.
Nothing, And then right when we shoot, we unzip, right? And then at that point, as soon as we unzip, you will go because these pictures will be covered.
You take them.
You take them off. You take
Yeah.
them off, right? We have handsome photos. You know what I mean? Of Giannis.
Giannis playing tennis like Pete Sampras.
Pete
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With your mom. Like
With
that.
my mom.
So I think we should do that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Now, if we do that, will he be mad?
No, he doesn't get mad at anything. He doesn't have any real feelings.
Yeah.
It's a joke. No, it's just, it's comedy.
Yeah.
But I feel like me and you could go down to the tennis court and if we could pretend to be Michael Chang and
Oh my
Sampras.
God.
Oh, right.
That
You play?
would-
Do you really play?
No.
I do.
You play for real? I can play probably as good as you though.
Ooh.
He says he doesn't play.
Just
but
because
it's
I'm a
probably-
former, I'm like a real athlete. I used to be a real athlete.
What kind of athlete?
I was the gymnast and swimmer. No, I was a basketball player. I played basketball.
Oh, nice.
So I
he is
could pick it up.
agile.
Yeah. Yeah. Bobby's
As
still
long as there is a
processing.
ball involved, he's very coordinated, and he
Yeah.
could probably.
Is Bobby a good athlete?
He is surprisingly the best athlete. He is an amazing ice skater. He's
Ice skater?
ping pong champ, tennis,
Ping pong,
swimmer,
I guess.
everything.
Varsity wrestling.
Varsity wrestling.
Fuck, I misread the whole situation. I just got myself in deep shit. I just challenged the great Bobby Lee
You
to fucking
just
tennis.
challenged Michael Chang.
Holy shit.
No.
Fuck, did I fuck up?
I'm gonna let it go.
I thought maybe ping
No,
pong.
I'm gonna let it go.
Maybe pickleball.
Maybe ping pong. Go
Or-
fuck yourself, Giannis.
That's what I was thinking.
I know, Giannis.
Respect Asian lives.
Let me ask you about that.
Yeah.
You know,
I do not do hate crimes on no, if that's the
Where have you
question.
been? And
I
also-
respect.
yeah.
All
Is there a
I-
lot going on in New York? Because I don't see a lot in L.A.
There's stuff going on in
There
LA.
is.
Yeah.
There, it is happening. It's unfortunate. It's horrible. It's horrible, and it's also equally as horrible that people on the internet like use it and they'll be like tie it to some bigger cause. It's like, no, dude. It's just like doesn't matter who's doing it.
Yeah.
It's like people are doing it and it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, any old person, you know, if you're gonna, you know, smack an old person or kick an old person, regardless of race, you're a piece of fucking shit.
Piece
man.
of shit.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Did
And
you?
it does seem to be targeted towards Asians,
know
which
it
is worse.
I know it
And it's bad. It's all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to quantify what makes it worse. Like that's what people on the internet are going. Like almost if it wasn't a hate crime, they're going like, oh, okay, so it wasn't. We shouldn't be upset about it. If like
The U.S. Olympian, she's a female, but she's representing the U.S. in Tokyo Olympics, but she's a karate champion. She got some guy just harassing her in the park while she was training. And I'm looking at this guy like, you dumb motherfucker. If she just decided to unload on you,
Yeah.
like she is an Olympic karate
She should've.
champion.
Yeah.
But she was like, excuse me, just back up. What do you say? You know, like she was so nice about it. I was like, oh fuck, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm waiting for it. I think I kind of want
What are
it.
we gonna do? I'm gonna run away.
No, it's not that I like, because when I was at the 7-Eleven and I saw a guy walk in with no mask,
Yeah.
and I saw a big to-do about it. I mean, he was screaming at everyone, you guys swallowed the pill, you know what I mean? It's a hoax or whatever. When I witness it, it's like, oh, fuck, it's real.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a part of it, or I'm witnessing it for the first, you know?
We even saw it at the DMV.
Right.
Yeah.
That some lady just showed up with no mask, and you knew that she was a Karen and she was about to start some shit.
Karen'd out.
And I love like being kind of, you know, among that.
I saw both in my 2 days in LA.
What?
I saw one lady come into the hotel without the mask, and the woman and the lady behind the desk as nice said, she goes, just so you know, in the common areas, you have to wear masks. And do you need another one? And she was like, do you have one? Like kind of like, give me one. Like she was me. And then she was like, do you need another one for the other person who's in the car? And she was like, there's no law that kids have to wear masks. She's like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then I was walking down the street without the mask, like on an empty street. And some guy was like, where's your mask, buddy? He's like, yeah, that's right. You don't care about people. It's like, dude, there's like nobody around. I've been vaccinated. I have COVID.
Yeah.
You know, I do care about like, so
Yeah.
there's douches on both sides.
There, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Corona didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah.
It should have taken me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't deserve
Corona's one of those ones that it's like you kind of wish it was worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
teetered on like
It just that, you know, Corona failed in its like.
Are you trying to cancel Corona?
I'm not trying to cancel Corona, but I want to critique it a little bit, right?
it came, I know what you're saying. It came in too many varieties.
And also not enough damage. I don't think. You know what I mean?
Some varieties were
It should have
damaging.
it should have liquefied something.
Yeah.
Like if you got COVID and your lungs, one lung got liquefied and you shit it out, I think more people would be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't do enough to, you know what I mean? It killed a lot. And God bless you, Herman Cain, and all the other ones. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, right? But wear your fucking mask. You know there's a fucking pandemic,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, it just I wish not quite Ebola. It didn't want COVID to be like Ebola. What are you looking at?
Keep going.
Why are you analyzing
You
me?
seem like a chef talking about how to devise the worst disease to kill people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A little bit of Ebola.
he was like whatever a foodie is for viruses.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite.
Yeah.
It's a little off.
A little heavy,
Yeah.
maybe a little HIV, right? But something a little bit more dangerous. I think they would have made more of an impact. That's all.
Scared more
Yeah.
people.
Great, great disease though.
It was great, but not. Yeah. If it was worse, there wouldn't be this divide. There wouldn't be a political divide.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm
right.
saying.
I know what you're saying.
I'd be willing to bet that in this climate we'd be able to politicize something as hemorrhagic as Ebola.
Nice word.
What do you mean?
Because it's like that's how horrible things are here, that it doesn't matter how like like how devastating a disease, I just think we'd be able to politicize it somehow. I just feel like that's what Americans are doing with everything.
Oh, so what you're saying to me right now is that even if, let's say, COVID was a little bit more dangerous,
Yeah.
right, that we would still politicize it.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What if it was like Ebola, though? Let's say Ebola. Ebola was rough.
But it wasn't as contagious. That's why.
Yeah, it's
Ebola
harder.
was the Beatles of diseases.
They were the-
yeah.
They were the progenitor.
Still
yeah,
is,
yeah.
You know, it still exists.
Yeah, no.
It's
They're
not a was,
amazing.
it's an
What
it.
an amazing disease.
So you're saying COVID's like the monkeys?
Oh man.
Yeah.
yeah,
not-
if you're gonna go to bands,
Yeah.
COVID is like the monkey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like a one hit wonder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aha.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
aha, right.
And then the flu.
The
would be
flu is the Stones.
the Stones.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll always be good.
Good call.
Yeah,
Evergreen.
Good call.
Evergreen.
Yeah.
Exile on Main Street.
Yeah. Very.
Great.
Yeah.
You can listen to that any year and any time.
Yes.
Christmas, summer, doesn't matter, right? So that's what the flu is. Yeah, the common cold is like what?
Indie band.
Like an indie band. No, common cold has been around for a long time. It's like elevator music.
Kenny Rogers.
No, Bing Crosby.
Oh, Bing Crosby.
Yeah, when you're in an elevator, right, and Bing Crosby's playing, you don't really go, "Oh, Bing Crosby," and start dancing to it. It's just a part of the noise of the environment.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're really into Christmas songs. I don't give a fuck about it. But
I am.
Yeah.
It's a big. You know, we could have also told my mom you were Yanni, the composer.
Could have done that as well. Less believable though.
why?
Because of my calves, how beautiful they are. They look muscular and
I've
athletic.
never seen Yanni.
Yeah, I've never seen Yanni.
Yanni's
See
not
if
as
you find Yanni's at calves
Yeah.
online.
I'm hot. Pete Sampras is hot.
It's true. Yeah.
So that's more believable.
Is he still with Bridget Wilson?
I think so. Yeah. I want to see Pete Sampras now because I think he might be full bald, and that will just be
Yeah.
jarring to see because he disappeared after tennis to get bald.
Yeah.
And like raise his kids in
he
clear
never even did like what do you call those? Like they
podcasts. No, he doesn't have one.
the friendly. He never did the friendlies.
No, he didn't do that. Yeah, he's kinda
Exhibitions?
that's Yanni.
That's Yanni. You know what I just
What?
you know made me feel funny.
My mom loves Yanni.
She loves Greeks.
I bet you Yanni's calves have never been Googled. Have you ever thought of like different things that's never been Googled? Yanni's calves have never been
Legs.
Googled.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's ever
It
been.
won't. There's no way it's there.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. There's
But
no.
look at him now, Yanni without the mustache
Where?
and the hair.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like Richard Ramirez. Yeah. He's the Night Stalker, everybody.
Really hot.
Yeah, he is cute. Wow. Nice
No,
nose.
That's actually an amazing thing that you just came up with something that had never,
Never
been,
been
Googled. That's almost impossible.
It's almost yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to think of stuff that's never been Googled.
yeah.
Wait, hang on. Yanni. Well, yeah, we already did Yanni.
Yeah.
But-
So difficult.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thinking of something that's never been Googled is so difficult.
History Hyenas breaking up was a good idea. I bet you it's never been said.
History of hyenas.
History.
Probably break up though.
Break up. No, it was a good idea.
Oh,
Good
I
idea.
love how people just already have the stuff going on.
But that's cool.
Ooh, did he talk about it on Whitney?
Oh, real hyenas.
If Led Zeppelin was a comic, who would it be?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, because they're great, but also
if Led Zeppelin was a
Carlos
comic-
Mencia.
No.
Okay. Because they stole their songs.
Did they?
Yeah, that's the thing about Led Zeppelin. Did you know that in
I
Spain?
did not.
In Spain.
Wait.
It's a big thing.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
You're about to make me so fucking mad.
I know.
I know.
It's a tough
So
thing.
I've never
What?
heard that before.
It's crazy.
in my life.
Yeah.
So what you're saying to me is that they went around to like, I don't know,
They shoot
artists.
clubs and heard a song and they said, let's write a song like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying to you, Bobby. I'm here to
So
break your heart.
which ones, do you know?
It breaks my heart. It's rough. If you Google it, a lot of them. They took folk songs, they took riffs, they took lyrics, and they just stole them.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of them.
Oh, Joan Baez.
They
There's no-
really.
I love
it's rough.
her.
And when
It's
you
rough.
there's a compilation that you can watch on the internet. It's like a very long compilation, and it's clear.
Yeah, you know what? That's heartbreaking. Robin Williams stealing is heartbreaking. You know what I mean? But could I ask you something? Does it matter? I mean, let me just. And I say that in this sense. Okay, is that Robin Williams, obviously, he stole. What are you
No, I'm
warning?
sorry,
Are you warning me not to tread lightly?
No, and that's not what.
Because whenever you touch me, I think you're going. Watch your words.
I'm
watch
not.
your word.
I'm not allowed to touch my lover. And
Yeah. So I just believe that because Robin Williams is such a enigma in terms of performing.
Right.
No one performed like him.
Right.
He didn't steal that style of performing, of just going out in the audience and doing Shakespeare out of nowhere and the energy and, you know what I mean? He was amazing.
The talent was off the charts.
Off the charts.
Off the charts.
And as an actor, obviously, there's no question.
Incredible.
Up there with the best actors in the world.
Doing Blow, one of the best.
One of the best guys
the
doing
best.
Blow.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm going to say, was that another one? I was like, yeah.
Do it.
No.
Come on.
No. It's not funny.
Okay.
Yeah. And in terms of
like the Michael
killing
Chang
himself,
story? Oh, okay.
one of the best.
Lewy body dementia.
See, I knew it wasn't funny, so it's fun. Fuck you.
It's funnier than
So,
it's funnier than the
but
Michael
Led
Chang
Zeppelin,
story.
though,
Yeah.
it's like, Led Zeppelin. Let's move on. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is one of those bands where it's like, I don't know if I care.
It's tough.
Do you care?
No, I did when I found out, and then you have to use some cognitive dissonance to let it go because the voice is silky fucking smooth.
Yeah.
And they made the songs better. The Led Zeppelin versions of the folk music is shit.
Yeah.
It's for white people doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
Who are like wearing tie-dye and think that fucking seashells are worth as much as diamonds. They need to be executed by COVID.
Also, like when you see in the yeah, exactly,
Right.
yeah, exactly. And in the '60s, when I see movies or like little snippets of beatniks, and they used to ding ding ding, and that whole scene, fuck you,
Fuck those people.
fuck those people.
Fuck those hippie
Would you have
bitches.
gone?
Would I have gone? No.
I feel like you would.
I would have voted Republican and called them dirty people.
But you know what they would wear? Their like black, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
turtlenecks.
Yeah.
And they would have that funny, like, Dali, maybe a Dali mustache.
Yeah.
And they'd be in some sort of cellar. I know he would have gone.
I feel like that's
And
what
they
you
would-
did.
What?
That's what Andres did.
He would show up to these types of events and pretend like you did exact same thing. He would be with a book and a chessboard. No, not Andres, Bobby.
Bobby would do that?
Oh, he's a poser.
This is like finding out Led Zeppelin stole. Don't do that to me. I want my Bobby Lee naked. I want him eating his own shit and drinking his own piss.
Admit to it.
And I
Admit-
want him fucking climbing a pole and having the police called.
Admit to what?
You went through a phase of wanting to be the Dali guy, of wanting to walk around with like Dostoevsky and like a chessboard and smoking cigarettes, like, Ernest Hemingway in Cuba.
Don't do this
that's
to me.
what
That didn't happen.
that's exactly the look you were going for a while.
Okay, let me just say something to you, lady.
You saying Bobby had a Bill Hicks face?
Let me just say something to you, lady. Okay, you're referring to the time in my life where I played chess, right? And what's so funny, man?
I've never seen Andres laugh that hard before.
Where I played chess, I would walk around with a chessboard, and I'll tell you the reason why.
What books were you?
I'll tell you the reason
Were you
why.
carrying that you
I'll
never
tell you why.
read?
I'll tell you the reason why I fucking carried a chessboard, lady, because I fucking played it.
But what
Right,
books
so
were you carrying that you never
Yes,
read?
okay, all right. So I would.
What skateboard were you holding that you never
Can
rode?
I interject just for carrying the chessboard, even if you played little pretentious? That's a little.
Would you put in a bag?
I wouldn't carry it around. I mean, what were you just challenging random strangers?
No, but
Do you sit down and twirl your mustache and go, do you play?
Oh, I'm sorry, yuppie. I'm sorry, yuppie. Let me
Hey,
say
that's
something-
below the belt.
Yuppie, let me just say something to you, okay? A lot of us, there was a time I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
I would walk from my house to the coffee shop, Casbah Cafe, Pacific Beach, circa 1992.
Didn't you say you went to private school as a kid? I heard that before.
No, I went to public
You just
school.
grew up in a country
But
club.
I had,
Affluent.
Grew up in a
there was-
country club?
Yes.
So why
There was
don't
a
you
country club right down the street from me.
So why don't you just make up with your parents then?
Because they went bankrupt after I graduated from high school. All right, if you want to get personal,
What happened?
If you want to,
The
I'm not going to
laundromat
tell you about
closed?
it. All right, my point is this. All right, I would go from my house, this apartment I lived in, to go to the coffee shop, and I would carry the chessboard. Number two, yes, I carried around books. What?
Nothing. I'm
Allen
saying.
Ginsberg.
She didn't fall in love with that Bobby. That's what that look was. That look was like, you almost like, it was like,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I
Like,
want my
like the
grimy
wine was-
little,
yeah.
my grimy little perfect little.
Bobby Lee with dick cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, she loves
You love dick
Dick
cheese.
cheese. Dick
there was
cheese, dick cheese.
There was a bookstore, okay, DG Wells is what it was called, right next to the Panic Cafe where I worked. Okay, after work, Dennis, who owned the bookstore, was a friend of mine, right? And he would have people hang out there. Okay, one of them was Allen Ginsberg.
Wow.
Okay, another one was like Hunter S. Thompson used to go there. Like a lot of people used to go there, and they just sit around, smoke cigars, and they would chat in this little courtyard, right? And I was always invited in. He always knew me. Come on in, Bobby. They loved me because I was like their funny little Chinaman. Okay, I used to come in right with my chessboard and make people laugh, right? And they used to so yes, I never read their books, right? But they would sign things for me. I would carry it around as if, you know what I mean? I did do that. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it's
What are you saying?
it's the same reason why you carried around a skateboard you couldn't skate.
Because I was hanging out with skaters, and I wanted people to think that I could ollie and do all the stuff, which I never could.
We all go through fate. Like when I grew up, I used to try to act Puerto Rican.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You act Puerto
You
Rican.
did Puerto Rican face?
Yeah, even before the character. Even before Marisa, I like a Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah.
I was hip hop, I was into hip hop. I kind of
Yeah.
tried to act black. I was break dancing and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you want to fit
No,
into your
but-
environment.
Fit in.
But you could actually break dance probably.
I could dance good.
Yeah.
Better than some of my black friends. I could dance.
But the kids thought I could skateboard because what I would do is take my brand new skateboard and I would, you know what I mean, scuff it up like I was doing rail slides.
Yeah.
Right? I would, right? And do the reverse, like I did a dark slide or
So you
whatever.
would fuck up your own skateboard?
I would fuck up my own skateboard and then carry around like, yeah, man, I just did a, you know what I mean? A 360 flip on the fucking curb over there, you know what I mean? And all the kids are like, oh, cool, do it now. No, my net leg. You know?
He's a legend.
He's a legend, you know what I mean?
You didn't do anything like that to fit in ever, like with your friends?
Yeah, look at your
wait.
Mexican. You thought you were Mexican in high school.
Yeah, as a teenage, I was the first Rachel Dolezal. Like
You came in like, what's up, Bessie? How
I
you
went
guys
so-
doing?
I went so far as to learn Spanish to 100%.
You know Spanish 100%?
Yeah, because I was Mexican all throughout high school. I was going through such an identity crisis that I was just, I was an essa.
So you can't give him shit.
I
Yeah,
can't,
Thank
but
you, Yannis.
Yeah.
but
Thank you.
I could speak Spanish, and I went to all the quinceañeras, and I know how to dance.
But
cumbia,
you're
I know
not.
how to dance merengue, I know
You're
everything.
not.
You're not.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
I'm not a reader. But I carried the books.
Very good defense.
okay,
right?
right,
Because I'm
right.
trying to fit into my environment.
Yeah.
This brings up a good point.
Yeah.
Is that any worse or better than what Rachel Dolezal did? All she did was
Who's that?
Rachel
I'll
Dolezal.
say.
She's the woman who
Pretended to be black.
She had the dreads on. She worked within the community to kind of in like
Let me see a photo.
NAACP.
Yeah. She pretended.
I know black people. I'll tell you if she's black or
yeah.
not.
She also identified.
well,
as
you
well.
thought
She identified as black
you
and she
thought
pretended to be
Amos Lee was black.
He is.
He's not.
He is, definitely. Say, give me the photo.
Oh, let me zoom up 1 second.
So that's how she was born, and that's
You got to do full body pic though, because she's got a fat ass, and I
oh,
think
does she?
That's her.
I think that's how she
Three?
fooled a lot of black guys.
Okay, they're two different people.
Same lady,
the
man.
same
It's the same.
Same lady.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. I love it.
The black Rachel Dolezal is a lot hotter than the white one.
Yeah,
I know.
I
That's what
agree.
she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she got in trouble for that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she got in trouble because she had a job at the NAACP and was pretending to be black. And she also went to an all black. She went to Howard, right? Or she went to an all black school.
And she got in by saying she was black?
yeah.
Well, you don't have to be black to get into the school, but
So she would have to perm her whole, obviously permed her own hair.
Yeah.
And then she, oh,
It's really
my
funny.
God.
she's
It's
truly
really
a Nubian
funny.
queen.
Yeah, she's a Nubian queen
It's
that's
really-
not black. Yeah.
So what do you think what she did was okay or?
At first you're going maybe, but then what bigger homage? What more love can you have?
Exactly.
What more progressive thing can you do
Yeah.
than become the someone who's oppressed or a minority or something like
And also Michael Jackson did it in reverse.
He did reverse.
So you're saying we misread her? I know she shouldn't have been canceled.
I'm double thinking whether we should have canceled
Because
her.
there actually is a conversation. Isn't that what's happening now? It's like how you identify is that something that we should question in people?
Exactly. It's very straight.
Like
Or
she's-
maybe she
yeah.
just got dicked so good by a black dude that it turned her like a vampire, turned her black.
Yeah.
Maybe good black dick can do that.
But you also
Wait, then I'm black then.
Oh, you didn't have to say that in front of us.
Oh, yeah, my ex was a black guy for 5 years.
He vampired her.
Was it good?
Yeah,
What?
Did you turn or no? Did you find yourself waking up going?
that's a picture of me right there.
That was just Khalyla.
Did you wake up like humming Boys to Men in the morning?
It's the
And,
My high school was predominantly black and Latinos. We didn't have white kids in our
So
school.
after you banged him, did your house smell like incense and lotion? And did you put Vaseline on you?
Hey guys, we're gonna take a really quick break to share another favorite sponsor of ours.
Sweetheart of mine,
What?
what interferes with your happiness?
There's so many things that interfere with my happiness. When I see my friends balding.
Oh, no, that's not good. What about your stress and anxiety in the workplace?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it does interfere with my anxiety. And also, let me say something. The pandemic really interfered with my anxiety and the way I felt and depressions. But let me say something. BetterHelp is the thing that helped me. Because you guys, therapy, we do couples therapy, and everyone that I know in my inner circle are in therapy, and it really does help.
BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist.
It's not a crisis line, sweetie. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. And you can also send a message to your counselor anytime, and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions.
What's cool is that you can start communicating with a therapist under 48 hours. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleep, trauma, LGBTQ matters, grief, self-esteem, anger, family conflicts.
And this service, guys, BetterHelp, is available worldwide.
And anything you share is 100% confidential.
It's convenient, professional, affordable. Check out the testimonials posted daily on their site.
Tell us more about it, Gil.
If you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/belly. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. Is she canceled right now?
Oh, she got canceled big
was
time.
original
Yeah,
canceled.
she was big time canceled.
Did she go revert back to white, or is she still look the same?
No, she's still. This is why I respect her.
Yeah.
She's still insisting she's black.
I love
Even
it.
though black people are pissed at her, they did a whole document. She did a whole documentary. It was a great documentary, by the way.
What's it called?
Rachel Dolezal.
I want to watch it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
on. I
much
think it's
about
on Netflix. It's a great doc, but she's still insisting she's black. She identifies as black. That's what it is. She's black.
Wow, she's standing by it.
She's fucking standing by it, which makes me believe, like, yo, maybe she's black,
Or just let her in.
or just let her in at this point.
She's committed to it.
yeah.
When somebody commits to that for that long, just let them in.
She's like fucking Daniel Day-Lewis
yeah.
of
left
black.
foot.
Yeah, she's fucking.
If I saw a
method.
white guy with a mushroom black haircut, right, and just he did his eyes like this, but through like makeup or tape, right? Like he just taped
woke
it with
up and
Scotch tape.
taped his eyes.
yeah. And he put buck teeth in.
All right.
Just listen to my point
Okay.
before you go crazy.
Well, am I something that might help you if I show you?
No, and he goes, "Hey, my name is Ling Ling," and I go, "What's up?" And I knew he was white, but he was trying so hard. After a couple of years, I'd just be like, "Yeah, all right, Ling Ling, you're from China or whatever."
Well, here's a real case. This
Yeah,
is
go
also
ahead.
discussion after Rachel. This was
Yeah.
The guy in Florida.
This is a white trans man who identifies as Filipino.
Yeah, but we talked about the.
No,
but he
because
didn't-
he's not pulling it off.
He's not pulling it off. That's
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah, but
Look at him.
To kind of just play devil's advocate here, I don't know if the guy who's taping his eyes every morning is pulling it off either, or no.
Maybe not.
I mean,
Maybe. But he gets surgery.
Yeah.
He gets surgery to
Surgery.
make his eyes look like that, right?
This person really bugs me because it's because the Filipino community would just take him in and say it's all good.
They would. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Why-
to be us, you're us.
Yeah.
Why can't that be the world that we live in?
Yeah, they teach him physical therapy.
Yeah.
Bring him in to the crowd. A lot of Filipinos are physical therapists.
I'm going back.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of nurses.
A lot of nurses,
Medical
physical therapists,
field.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting fucking question.
That's a group you don't want to be racist against because at some point they will be taking care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking mistake that is.
That would be a mistake.
Like my sister had 27-year-old patient, and he was going into liver failure. He eventually passed, but basically he had like a swastika on his forehead. And my sister is a tall, very dark girl. She's very, very olive skin, black
Amazon.
hair. Yeah. And he was calling her all sorts of names, calling all the black nurses all sorts of names. And they just kind of just grinned and bared it and took care of this kid. And she
That's
was
how difficult is that?
yeah.
Like if you and I were nurses,
Yeah.
and some guy was like, "Fuck the Greek, you guys are a bunch of fucking white monkeys or whatever," and then the chinks and all that stuff. How difficult would that be to?
I think you just fucking pitching a movie, dog. Me and you. Karate. We karate them. We're like,
Right.
yeah.
Karate them.
It's called karate them. Like, we fucked them up.
Wait, I like that.
I'm Chris Tucker. You're fucking Jackie Chan.
I like that movie.
Wait, you calling it karate then?
Karate them.
Karate.
We fucking karate them, dude. We go through the whole hospital, fucking them up.
Yeah.
Very Japanese.
That is, I like that premise.
You just-
me,
the nurse-
you, and
Chris DiStefano.
Is he in it?
No, not
I have to
no,
cast
he's not, no, he's not.
Because I know his TV show's not going
Me,
to work
you,
out.
Kevin Hart. Me, you, Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
And put Gabriel Iglesias in it.
Need to.
We're all nurses.
Yeah.
Okay. A fucking KKK guy is our patient, right? And he spouts out all kinds of shit. I think there's a premise there,
Absolutely.
right? Maybe at the end we forgive him.
I know what you did there.
What?
Okay. I pitched a great movie, a buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
But you looked at me and you said, doesn't have enough star power in it.
Then you proceeded to say Kevin Hart.
And you just pulled up, you said, okay, Yanni's the guy with the idea.
Because I can't
But he-
sell it.
Yeah, I can't sell it.
Sell it with just you. You
Can't sell it. I know it, and I know
I'm
what you
thinking about
did.
Yannis Pappas. I don't know.
See?
I'm in a,
You would have left History Hyenas too.
I did do that. I apologize.
Yeah, you did
I
do
did-
that.
Oh my god! I
Even
did
though
that.
you know I'm the guy,
right?
and you know me and you would.
You're lucky you're still in the fucking movie.
I'm lucky I'm still in this room.
I know. I was in my head. I'm like, we got to keep him, man. We'll give him a couple lines.
Yeah.
Let's bring in Kevin and Gabriel. And
Dude,
some
he
other
totally
people.
fucking hijacked my shit.
all right, how
you'd
about
go
this?
sell it, and you'd be like, dude, we're
I'll
just
give
gonna
you
pay you
producer.
off. Yeah.
I'll give you producer
EP.
credit.
No, I want to be in it, man. I'm
You
gonna,
will, you
I
will,
want
you
to
will.
fight for this like Sly Stallone did for Rocky.
But you have to still read for it.
Come on, dude. It's my
That's
idea.
all
You
you
can't
do.
just
I
give your
know,
body
all
that you
right,
can't
all
take
right.
it. You can't replace me with Gabriel Iglesias. That's fucked up.
You know what? Here's what we'll do.
You replace me with Ali Wong.
No.
It'll sell big in China.
Here's what we'll do. Okay. You and I will write it.
Yeah.
Both producers.
Yeah.
I'll give you co-lead.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get EP credit because this was really my idea, talking about my sister.
Right.
We'll make you the love interest.
But
No, I want an EP and that's it. I don't want to be on screen.
but you'll have some sort of disability in the movie
Okay. I like it. I'm listening.
where you don't have to talk that much.
Okay. As long as it's
Like you have a
explained.
stutter, right?
Okay.
And then we always cut you off.
Yeah.
You go, we go, shut up, Johnny.
I like
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Johnny
Or we
stutters.
finish, or we finish your sentences.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's explained.
You go, and we go, don't call him that.
Yeah. Or
yeah.
like if it'd be a good scene, a funny scene. If the bad guy's coming out, and I
Yeah.
can't say it.
Yeah.
And then he comes, but then you fucking karate it. You turn around.
Karate
and you
them.
fucking
Why does
get
it?
him.
Why? Wait. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something right now, man. Let me ask you something.
The movie's called Karate, and I want
Why
money.
do I got a karate? No, somebody.
Because you're the lead, dude.
no
It has nothing to do with your
karate.
Asian.
I have-
Respect
There's no
Asian
karate-
lives.
There's no karate in there.
No, you're the lead.
There's no karate in there, man.
I have a
How,
backstory.
so if there's no karate, how are you gonna fucking kill the bad guys?
Poison.
Poison.
Yeah.
poison,
That's
you're gonna Kevorkian
What kind of
them?
fucking
You can't-
action scene
you've
is that,
taken-
dude? We're trying to sell this in Asia.
Really, you've already taken an oath.
No, because the movie is this, right?
Protect.
We think about killing
Oh,
him,
yeah.
right? But then he's drugged out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he starts popping out that there's some treasure or something he buried,
Mm-hmm.
some group of some money, right? So then we're like, we can't kill him because of the fact that we want to. He's talking about something that we can get, right? So our whole goal is to get it out of him,
Right.
right? And then it becomes a road movie. We break him out.
Who plays that guy? Who's the racist guy?
Oh God, that's so many good
Easy.
people.
Yeah.
that we can get. Who? Kurt Fox.
Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport.
Played great.
Perfect.
He's Jewish.
Chris DiStefano
He's
played
Jewish.
great too. I keep.
He is out.
I'm trying.
He's out.
I'm trying to get him in with you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to cancel him.
You know what? That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what it is.
Okay.
Here's what the movie is, right?
Okay.
We have a guy, KKK guy, right, older guy. He starts popping off that at the compound they had buried, all golden, you know what I mean, Nazi, you know, artifact.
Sure.
That's worth a lot of money.
Okay.
Right. And so
Hitler's dick.
Mold.
mold,
Yeah,
of the
mold of
mold,
Hitler's
the
dick.
mold of Hitler's dick.
Dick, yeah.
And how much gold? It's like the head of it is a diamond piece, right? And the it's like this, jade. The nutsack is jade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pure jade, though.
Precious elements.
Yeah, and precious stones.
Yes.
You know, it's a Fabergé. Fabergé made it.
Fabergé.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? in the mid 1900s.
No, the balls are Fabergé eggs.
What ball? He had one ball.
He had one
One
ball.
ball, one ball Fabergé.
Maybe
that
it's just
opened like a
balls.
Fabergé egg.
Yes.
And inside it was like a golden swastika.
Right. Wow. Or the secret on how to get rid of all the Jews. No, we got to cut that part out. We got
Like
to
a
cut
little.
that. That one's
no,
got
no, 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 no. A little.
I'm joking. My name's Yannis Pappas. That was a
Maybe
joke.
you're right. Maybe it's like inscribed in golden letters.
And papyrus
Right.
roll?
You're right.
And maybe we have to get it to destroy it. Because the Germans, Christofano's trying to get it, to get rid of the Jews. We're the good guys.
Right. We're the good guys.
So we're trying to get to the secret to kill all the Jews and destroy it.
So this golden artifact, solid gold,
Yeah.
one sack is a Fabergé egg that we open. Then there's a message in there, right, that we're trying to get to.
To destroy.
Right, to destroy. But you also want to sell the object too. We'll go to Pawn Stars.
We got to make a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Because
You
that
gotta
will be the
upraise
sequel. We want to destroy it, but then we make money, and then there'll be a sequel because it's still out there.
So Stefano plays the
Hitler.
lead. No, the Hitler youth, the Hitler youth that runs the compound.
Right.
Because he kind of looks like that.
does.
Right?
I want to pitch a backstory about how your tongue got cut off.
Okay.
Because you're not speaking a lot in this whole thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was just going to be samurai sword from Bobby, but
I'm gonna.
Okay, wait, stop. Listen, we're gonna do rewrites on this when we do it, right? And you're gonna be a part of it, right?
I want to hear her.
Any Asian element. No, stop. Right? I just want to say this. This is what this discussion you and I have on the side because he's a writer, he's a director. So I'm gonna go, listen, I know that Yannis is throwing out these notes and some of his ideas that have a lot to do with Asians. He wants me to wear a ninja outfit, right, as a nurse, which is ridiculous.
You're
know
the
what I mean?
only nurse wearing a
Right. And he has this like samurai outfit that when we go to the whatever. But just shoot him down when he brings
gotta
it up.
shoot
next
those
time.
down, yeah.
Yeah, shoot those down.
okay, so you work at a laundromat.
I thought I was a nurse with you at the hospital.
Okay, but also your parents own a laundromat.
That okay? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
shoot it
Thank
down.
you.
Yeah.
Shoot it down. That's very good.
I'm just throwing it out there.
So what's
Yeah.
the sequel?
So the sequel will be, you're right, we pawn it. Everyone thinks we're the heroes, but then at the end we go, but wait a second, do we really like the Jews? And we're unsure. So we say, let's make some money off this thing.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
We pawn it. That way,
No.
this thing is still in the world. And part two, that's when I grow my tongue back. I can talk. I can get more lines. I make more money on the second sequel.
No.
And we karate. We do karate after Poison.
This is it.
Okay.
Okay. So we go and find the thing, right? We destroyed DeStefano, right? We finally have the thing. When we at
Wait,
the end of the movie,
Can I destroy?
Yeah,
Stefano?
of course.
You're going to let me?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
There's
you
a
write that in?
There's a torture scene. and
Just
everything.
like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, and we do Meisner shit, so it's gonna be real.
Okay, good.
And so I open up the egg, right?
Yeah.
We open it up, right? And in it is not the way to destroy the Jews. In it is the formula to make a time machine to go back to Nazi Germany to go back in time,
And to be the Schindlers.
right? And we're the Schindlers,
Whoa.
right? So us four, me, you, Gabriel Iglesias, right?
Yeah.
I guess you can be in the movie too.
Come on. Cut my
you'll
tongue
be in
out
the
with a
movie.
samurai sword.
Yeah. Right? You're not going to say much anyway,
Yeah.
right? And so me, you, Kevin Hart, and Gabriel Iglesias, we go back in time to Nazi Germany, and we try to destroy Hitler and the regime.
Wow.
What do you think?
Who plays Hitler? Ali?
Oh, that Ali Wong, maybe. Yeah. It's got to be,
Accurate.
yes. It's got to be someone ethnic, though,
Right.
because that's the time we live in.
That's the time we live in. That's
Yes.
why Ali would play it.
Ali would be Hitler.
And her personality can be a little Hitler-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ali.
We'll have to cast it. We'll have to do auditions as well.
Yeah. We'll cast it.
Yeah, we'll cast it.
But we need a star. You can't just throw another me in there.
Let's go bigger.
Yeah, let's go.
I would go bigger than, I would.
Matt Damon?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. That's nailed it.
Yeah.
Fucking nailed it.
Imagine Meryl Streep as Hitler.
Nailed it.
So good.
It's so good, right?
Already an Oscar.
Or
and
like,
that's something that you could Google that no one's ever Googled. Meryl Streep as Hitler. I just thought of another one. Yeah,
Dude.
The Yannis calves.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep as Hitler was never been Googled in his
Never,
life. Yeah.
never. Could you please? I mean, if there's no way that's been.
Yeah, you're gonna
oh
do
wait,
it?
no.
She's gonna try.
It's gonna be because Republicans call her Hitler sometimes, right? Yeah.
Oh, there is there's
Yeah.
Meryl Streep and Hitler in one photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
How
it's
about
been Googled?
How about I think a better, more believable Hitler is Tilda Swinton.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
That's
she
just
is
good.
good.
That's just good acting.
Well, yeah, Tilda Swinton as Hitler.
That's a great suggestion.
That's a great suggestion. Who's gonna play Schindler?
Well,
We have to
thought
find Schindler.
Oh, you're going. Oh, the real Schindler.
Before he
Just
did the
throw
list.
Liam Neeson
Before he
back
did
in
the
there.
list.
Throw Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah,
back
just
in there.
yeah.
He's
He has to say when he
alive.
knows how to do it,
Yeah.
right? But this is before he does the list.
Oh.
Do we
I
offer it
see.
to Joe Rogan so he can turn it down because we know he will?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, just because we have to offer it just as a respect.
Just respect.
yeah,
pay
yeah.
tribute.
He'll turn it down. Let me just say this though.
Okay, he can play my part for
We've
that.
never had you solo, right?
Right.
We're gonna have you back again. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed this.
I could talk forever with
is
you.
fun.
Yeah, this has been
Yeah,
fun.
and if I lived in New York,
Can you come on my podcast?
not only that would I do that.
Yeah.
If I lived in New York,
Yeah.
I would start one with you, and I wouldn't fuck you.
That's
Like somebody else.
Nice. I,
I
like
think you and I would have a good one.
We'd have a great one.
Yeah, yeah.
We'd have a great one.
I just now I'm really confused as to how I break it to my mom that Pete is not downstairs.
We bring her down here really quick just to look.
No.
I'll still keep pretending.
She's gonna be like, "You're not."
Yeah.
She's gonna know as
Yeah.
How do I break it to her? It's gonna break her heart.
No, it's not. Babe.
She probably called all her friends in the Philippines.
Oh my God.
She sounded
I was like,
really
I was
excited
just
about
on
it.
the phone with Pete Sampras. She probably already called my sister, Roger.
Well, then here's what you do. We just stay with the lie.
I think we can't
What?
tell her
Sampras
ever.
was here.
So she
Can we
just,
just you know what, you and your niece and your family have to learn to just lie. Because when we do a prank, they're the first ones to break.
Oh.
And
I can't.
Yeah, so this is a test for you, right? Comedy works because of commitment.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me just say something, and I know you're not going to want me to say this, but you're a little hot product in the comedy world right now.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Go get to the question.
Hot product.
Stop. Let's go.
No, stop. Let me fucking say what I'm going to say because this is my podcast as well.
You're making her sweat.
All right. And
I
when
rode your coattails. I got a podcast. I got other
no,
podcasts
no,
because
no.
of it.
What I wanna
Let's be
say
real.
as
Let's
well-
move on.
No, you guys have great
not-
chemistry. You do.
Yeah, do not move on.
Thank you, Jan.
Let me say what I want to say because I have a voice as well. Okay, you're a hot little number right now. And, you have people like Whitney Cummings yesterday desperately wanting to talk to you, and you have Esther and Annie who desperately
She
they
only
ask.
ca-
Don't.
She only called me
Don't.
because
Don't.
she
do
thought
it.
I was dumping you.
Don't do what you're gonna do.
Wait a second. Annie Letterman's trying to contact you?
No,
Well,
Annie and I have
she has a
together
podcast with Annie
Esther
Letterman
and
and Esther
Annie.
Vinzinski.
With Annie Letterman? How
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck did you pull that off?
Yeah, exactly.
They asked me.
You're a little hot product right now. So what I'm saying to you is that I believe that television is in the future. Just stop. Don't even say anything, please, because it hurts me. All right. I believe television is the future. You run a great TV show, so you can be a producer on the show, and so I think that you're the sky's the limit, kid. So
Thank you,
at the end of our
Father.
episodes we do
Thank you, Papa.
at the end of the episode we do unhelpful advice. Go ahead.
Unhelpful advice.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, I want to see what he thought he had to do.
I didn't know what was going on there.
that's what
We didn't have to do that last time, did we?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah, go ahead.
Unhelpful Advice with Pete Sampras.
We have emails that people ask us problems and then you answer.
All right, so Giannis, this will be a good one for Giannis.
That was great improv, though. You really committed.
He's like, what do I do? What the? Don't cut it for dick.
Don't end a podcast that's almost at $1 million a year.
And there you go.
Yeah, I know.
God. All right.
Go ahead.
I'm kidding.
All right. Hey, guys. I'm a Korean man, 31, living in a country in Europe since I was 16. As a teenager, I hated being told Korean this, Korean that. So I tried not to be that stereotypical Korean, which made me hate everything associated with being Korean. I realized how dumb that was, and I try to get back to identifying myself with Korea. I feel like now I can never get down to a conclusion whether I'm Korean or European. Now I'm a working man. I have my own place as a respectable member of society in this country. I mean, it sounds a little stupid considering I only moved here when I was 16, but did you have any experience hating on and not trying to be what other people told you what you were? And he said you were the first Asian he saw on TV, also with Johnny Yoon.
Yes. So, whatever. But what I want to say to you
But
is
he meant
that
thank you.
Thank you.
growing up, the only you know what I used to hate? I used to hate when and I don't mind it now, but it's like people would put all Asians in one basket, right? So it's like, you know, back when I was in the 80s, you know, the Vietnam War movies were coming out, right? So people would like just think that, you know, I was Vietnamese or whatever, and we were all the same, right? Or like because of karate and, you know, the fucking bullshit.
movie
that he was
Karate.
saying, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
The Kung Fu and the karate.
You shot it down though, right?
Yeah, and
We're gonna have
and all
guns.
the like laundromat references and whatnot, you know, that some people do.
Sorry.
He's blushing.
Chinese restaurant? I just lumped
So
you
that
in.
was like, you know, so when I was growing up, I was like, that's how I'm being perceived, and that's how I perceive myself. So then I tried to do everything I could to be the opposite of whatever people, you know, perceived. But what I did as an older guy, right, is I watched things that like Korean movies like Parasite, Old Boy, I Saw the Devil, those type of movies, right? And I see Korean people more, not that I'm a murderer or anything like that, but being cool, right? And acting more like me, or like behaving more like me. And I want to be Mik-sik Choi, who's the lead in Old Boy. He's also in I Saw the Devil, right? I think he's like my De Niro. I literally like, I mess my hair up like his. And I just kind of like, you know, I think Korean movies especially got me, and also just being in LA and being around a lot of Koreans, meeting guys like David Cho and other Koreans that are like-minded, right, has made me really embrace being Korean. I love it now, you know? I really do. I think it's cool, you know? Like this one, have you seen that movie, Old Boy?
No. I will
You're
say it.
in
now.
for a treat.
It's good, huh?
One of the best movies ever made.
I'll
In
watch
fact,
it tonight.
I remember Bill Burr, he had a birthday party when he first moved to LA, and I bought him Old Boy. And 2 days later, he called me going, that movie was fucking insane.
Wow.
Like there's a scene, there's a sequence in there in Old Boy that you're gonna be like, wow, how the fuck did they do that? That's insane.
Very good.
Not the American one, the Korean one.
There's two.
Yeah.
You know, Spike Lee remade it.
So get the Korean one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like reading subtitles?
No, the only way to do it. I'm a British Office guy. I'm a yeah.
I'm a UK everything.
Death in the Funeral. What was that movie? Death.
doesn't even
Death
know.
in a Funeral.
Death at a funeral.
Death at a Funeral. The British version was funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to go with the original.
Good.
Yeah.
So, you want to answer the Korean guy?
Yeah.
As a white
Did you ever hate yourself as a Greek?
Has I ever had myself? Well, a lot of people don't know. Are we white Greeks? It's a good question. We were slaves to the Turks for 400 years. Very recently that changed. We're kind of swarthy looking. We were discriminated against when we came to the New World.
Well, you guys killed Jesus, right?
Yeah, we did. We blamed it on the Jews, but we did it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. I'm sorry. Wasn't the Rome? It wasn't Rome is in Greece, right?
Absolutely, Rome's in Greece.
Or Italy.
No, you
Rome-
seem really nervous asking that.
No, stop.
I think we should start a history podcast.
Called Rome and Greek.
Rome
Yeah,
is in Italy.
Rome was in Greece.
Rome is in Italy.
Right, but
Rome
Italy's
is-
in Greece.
No, you're right.
It's like little Russian dolls. You got to keep going.
Hey, babe, right?
Yeah,
She freaked out, man.
she's too fucking big of a star to listen to you now.
Yeah. No, babe, you know, you could have just let it go and maybe have me continue. Doing it.
I was listening to Bonnie McFarlane on her podcast with Rich Foss.
Oh, out of way to name drop.
And she said something so funny that I really related to. She's like, sometimes I look at you. She's like, I don't want to use the R word, but sometimes I do wonder if I married someone with a disability.
Yeah.
And
He did say it confidently.
Athens.
Yeah, he was not joking, right?
he was like, Rome is
Rome's
Is Athens in Greece?
it's in Georgia.
That's right.
Yeah, there is actually an Athens, Georgia.
What's in Greece then?
Athens is in Greece.
What?
And Athens is in Georgia as well.
Okay,
There's,
good.
there's
Thank
two,
you.
but Athens is the capital of Greece,
That's right. Okay.
and Rome doesn't exist anymore.
it doesn't exist.
It was an empire.
It was an empire.
Rome is a city now.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and Romanian's totally unrelated.
That's a podcast between you two.
Okay,
You
this
just
is a
teach him
good
history.
podcast.
Let me-
let-
two
let-
Romanians
All right.
would be great.
All right. Now I'm glad we're going to this because now I have questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're telling me right now Okay.
I'm blowing your fucking mind.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just feeding it. All right. So Rome
Yeah.
is in Italy, but that has nothing to do with the Roman Empire.
Not now. No.
But it did.
It did.
So let me ask you this: during the Roman Empire,
Yeah.
if I went to Rome back in those days,
Yeah.
would it be the same Rome as it is in Italy?
If you were standing in those spots, yes, but there's a lot of other places you could be standing, including Greece, including Northern Africa, including all the way up, depending on the time during the Roman Empire, all the way up to the British Isles.
Yeah.
You'd still be in Rome.
Right. So what you're saying is Rome shrunk.
Rome shrunk.
It was once an empire.
Yeah.
Now it's just a city.
Yeah.
I know, but it's still right. Rome is still Rome.
There we go.
Rome is still Rome.
It's a smaller version of Rome. It shrunk.
Much smaller. It's got scooters.
Like for instance, California used to be Mexico,
Yes.
right.
right?
Mexico
Treaty of
shrunk.
Guadalupe.
And Mexico shrunk.
Right.
In that same way.
In that
like
same-
right now, I don't say, "Oh, I live in Mexico. I'm in the United States." Right.
Right.
Okay. So
It's
I was
a-
right in that sense.
It's a lot smaller.
Doesn't matter, I was right in that sense.
You
I'm just
were.
to argue my fucking point.
No, you're right.
So
Well,
I
you're-
never also alluded that like Romanians were Rome people. From
No.
Thank God you did.
So you just added that information.
I added that just, I
Yeah,
was
and no, but don't talk to me like that.
Okay, you're right. I'm talking
Do not
down.
talk to me like
No.
that. You're talking down to me.
You're right about that.
Okay, stop. All right.
But
So
that's
Rome and Greek, that was my bad, and I'll be eternally ashameful for saying that. All right. But when I'm saying that,
I thought it was racist, actually.
I know this. Right. But the Romans.
I mean,
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The Romans back in the day,
Yeah.
right? The ones that killed Jesus.
Yeah.
They killed Jesus, correct?
Yeah.
They stabbed
They
him.
did.
Right. Were they Italian?
That's a good fucking question.
No.
wow,
That,
babe.
Google it. See if it's been thought. Did
No,
anyone
no,
ever?
no, no.
All right. That's a good question.
Wait, did Italians kill Jesus? Google that.
They became Italian.
What if anyone's ever?
They became Italians,
So
but back then there was no word called Italia.
Italian it was the Italian peninsula. Now, like you said, you're right though, because Italians now, Romans shrunk and became Italians. So
So what? So
they're a city of people.
all right. So
You know what? Because the way that you said it and explained it, in a roundabout way, Greek or Greece sort of lives in the essence of Rome,
that's
And
what
in my heart.
That's what I'm saying.
right?
Yeah.
So what you're saying to me is this: is that the Romans,
Right.
Greece was a part of that empire, correct?
It was a conquered area.
It was a conquered area that was all embodied in Rome.
Right.
So in many ways, right,
Right.
what I said to you, right, wasn't that ignorant initially.
You would make a great lawyer.
Crafty
I mean, you just
motherfucker.
fucking Johnny Cochran'd my brain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna quit. But let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think Roman kids loved their mother as much as Italian kids, or did that shrink and they loved Rome?
I think that has nothing. Culture has nothing to do with love.
It doesn't.
Oh wow.
Did Roman kids live in their mother's basement and put the down payment that they should have put on their own house with their new wife? Did they buy?
All right.
Did they
I don't
buy
think a Roman would have done that.
Did they buy
I think only a
chariot instead?
A Greece person would have done that.
a Greece
Greece
person? A Greece
person.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Italian kids do love their mom and often will spend the money they should spend on a new house with their wife on a new car.
Right. Right.
I want to know if a Roman.
I'm just letting you know the Italians that I know
Yeah.
when I go to their houses,
Yeah.
like Sebastian Maniscalco,
Yeah.
it's the Roman Empire, right?
Well,
it's
he's
beautiful.
he's kinda
But when I
Roman.
go to a Greece person's
Yeah.
a Greece person's house, it's usually in the basement of their mom's house.
Yeah, I mean, it's race. At this point, it's just racism. We're Greece people.
Yeah.
We started civilization.
No,
No, we didn't.
No.
I saw the movie.
We did make the movie Grease stuff.
Yeah.
We did.
I saw the movie.
And we also Telly Savalas. We gave you Telly Savalas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot today in terms of
Geography.
Yeah.
geography, right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, and I fucked up by saying, is Rome in Greece?
I learned a lot. I didn't know Hitler had one ball.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. He did.
How do you know that?
Because I had a very popular podcast that
Called
is
History of
no longer
Pioneers.
with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince Philip. It's the Holy Trinity. I knew it was going to come in threes. It was Prince Philip, DMX, History Hyenas.
Oh, did you really?
all bit the dust.
Yeah.
Together.
Oh,
R.I.P.
all
Yeah,
right.
it always comes in threes. You know that.
Yeah. I believe you know, it might be reborn again.
But here's this, like the Great Phoenix. So like on the ashes of History Hyenas rises her and Annie Letterman's podcast.
That's-
And Esther Pavitsky.
And Esther Pavitsky as the Great Phoenix in the Sky. And the Long Days podcast with Yannis Pappas.
Can I ask you a question, Yannis?
Absolutely.
If a year from now, Chris calls you, hey, let's start up History Hyenas again, would you?
Wow, you really put me on the hot seat.
Interesting question.
It's an interesting question. We lost so
No,
much
would you?
money already.
He goes, hey, I got the same ads, right? I got the same,
We fill out the ad calendar for the whole year.
for all year, you're going to be making as much.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
God.
Higher CPM even.
Even a higher CPN probably. Yeah. It's the comeback.
Wow, that's a tough one. I'm going to say maybe.
Wow.
I'm going to say maybe.
And
But
I'm
wait a
gonna
second. Do me and you, have we started our podcast called Two Romanians in Rome?
Or the movie Karate.
Yeah, we have.
Or Karate yet?
Karate them.
Karate them.
We're in production with karate.
Karate them. Yeah.
Then I don't
Karate.
take it.
Yeah.
I've found a new partner.
Right. So,
I say no to Chris. I found a new partner.
but by you saying maybe though, made me realize that it didn't end as peacefully as you thought.
Let's end on a good note, though.
So I did. That's the note.
That's the note.
That's the note. Right. No, I just wanted to listen, babe. Okay. There's mystery here.
I think I know what you're doing. He wants to know that you're over your ex so that he can swoop in and have a
what I'm
relationship
saying.
with you.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So
He's grilled me more than Schultz. I went on Schultz's. I got grilled.
well, it's funny because before you got here, Gilbert and I had a discussion. I go, because I didn't see the Schultz ones.
Right.
I go, how hard did Schultz grill him? And you go, pretty hard. I go, I'm going to try to go harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took that challenge.
I'm going
for
to try
sure.
to go harder.
Yeah.
And I want to say this too.
Did I beat around the bushes good or?
I think you beat not. He kind of opened you up a bit.
He
I would
did.
say.
I'm good in that
He's
way.
so fucking funny and disarming.
Yeah.
Schultz comes at you like Hitler.
Yeah.
He's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Bobby comes at it like in a
Different
fun way. And it just
Different
makes
angle.
you want to open up.
And I promise you this though, I will never bring it up again.
And
Next
you'll
time we
never
do a
have that
podcast-
fucker on this podcast.
And he's out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I want to say that it was just a pleasure having you. You really do have the gift of this, and as a stand-up as well. And I just good luck to you and your future endeavors.
And
Thank
come
you.
back anytime. Thank
Come
you.
back anytime.
Thank you guys.
Anytime.
I love being here. You guys are so
If you're ever in LA and I hear that you just came and left and you didn't do our podcast, I'd be pretty upset.
Okay. And if I ever hear that you pitched the movie without me there
Yeah.
and didn't let me know and replaced me
Josh
with...
Gad.
Josh Gad.
I knew it.
Is he Greek?
He replaced.
I knew it.
Between Giannis and Josh Gad, we're producers, right? We're in an office, a high rise.
Yeah.
Yannis Pappas. First of all, the executives would be like, Yannis, what? Right? I go, Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
He's got a
come on.
fucking point. He's got a point.
right.
But that wouldn't be the loyal thing to do.
Right.
Have some integrity.
Right.
Yeah.
And then your joke would be, right?
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Ken then. Right?
Right.
All right. And then you and I will do it something else.
Okay.
What if that's it? We pitch it, right? And all of a sudden, Josh Gad and Dr.
Josh.
Ken are in it, right? Kevin Hart and Gabriel are still in it,
Right.
And you and I are now behind a monitor in Video Village.
Producer.
Action, right? And then they come in. How'd it go? Yeah, it was good. Do another one more real. You know what I mean? And we're like giving notes.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen. Yeah.
That probably would happen.
Yeah.
But you know what? We get producer credit.
We could
came
do
up
it.
with it.
Yeah. As long as we
All right,
got
give Giannis a round of applause.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
Hey guys, and that was our episode with Yannis Pappas, the Greek stud, aka Pete Sampras. Is that crazy, Andres? Like, what do you think about? What do you think in that situation that now Khalyla's mom thinks that she'd met her hero Pete Sampras? Do we reveal, or do you kind of just let it go?
Let it go. What a great thing. Like, you made your mom happy.
Yeah, then she tells everyone in the Philippines. Like,
Right. I met Pete Sampras. Or I talked to Pete Sampras.
and it was weird. It's like he kept telling me he was an asshole and he was a dick, but I kind of just put that aside and kept saying, "You're my favorite tennis player."
Yeah.
Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Hims and BetterHelp. Andres, tell us a little about it.
Today Hims is giving you their best offer yet.
Yes.
If you're not happy with your results after 90 days, Well, I'm gonna try it.
No.
Hims will give you.
Here's why
full refund.
Andres is nervous. Is one, he's looking at the world's smallest phone, and then two, this ad was clearly for him earlier
Right.
in the
that's what I'm saying.
podcast.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try these Hims like 90 days, and let me see if I come back with like a full Chewbacca
Chewbacca hair.
hair. So yeah, Hims will give you a full refund in 90 days. Get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/belly.
And if you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/belly. They all use it. I am currently using it. Shout out to Dr. Jackson. I don't know if it has to be bleep, but I didn't say her first name. So Dr. Jackson, thank you so much for your help. And before we sign off, Andres, me and my sister have been talking about this movie, and we have not seen it yet, but we're trying to find a day where we can do a brother-sister watch of your film. Could you tell people of the TigerBelly Nation what that film is?
Well, it's a movie I produced, The Devil Below. It's coming out.
produced,
Well,
yes.
it's out already on iTunes, Vudu, Apple TV, any of the classical VOD platforms.
Is it Amazon or
Amazon Prime.
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys like horror films, go check it out.
film? We'll link it down here, description. Check out Andres' film. Also, guys, you can follow Bobby Lee, all things Bobby Lee at Bobby Lee Live, Khalyla at Calamity K. You can follow everything George at Not Here. And you can follow everything Andres at Fancy Bee. Is that correct?
Yes.
At Fancy Bee. And you can follow all your TigerBelly merch updates, any new top 100 Billboard listings, any homes. Don't go to Redfin, go to at Gilbert's. I think it's time to tell people why you're sitting in the chair and why Bobby was addressing you the whole time and why George is no longer here.
Well, after a carefully planned year, we finally got rid of George. Bobby fired him. And now, if you guys want to see how that went down, you guys will have to see Bad Friends. But yeah, now I'm taking over the Why Nothing.
Yeah, it's now Spanish something.
Right.
Used to be white nothing, now it's Spanish something. So guys, that's the news. Feel free to contact George on Instagram.
Yeah.
Also, if you also hit him up on Instagram, hit him in the DMs for a sticker pack. He will personally send you sticker packs. So hit up George_Kimmel on Instagram. We love you guys so much. And if you want more of me, I know you guys don't, but if you like MMA, check out my podcast and show on YouTube. It's called We Out Here MMA. I do with Kung Fu Nick and Alex Warzone. We talk about MMA, and it's a lot of fun. So we'll see you guys there if you decide to join us. We love you. George, you've been great, but Spanish something is here. Spanish something.
Syukulugi-mugi sa laman feed ang bukugani ay makabululi. Purong kaya madugdug na bipompola. Syukumugi ay ito. Syukulugi-mugi sa laman feed ang bukugani ay makabululi. Purong kaya madugdug na bipompola. Syukumugi ay ito.
All right, give Yannis a round of applause.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
Wait, final question to confirm here.
Yeah.
Are you moving to Austin as well? You never answered that.
I am. I'm an Austin/New York guy now.
Oh, give him shit.
I had to ask it.
All right,
Yeah.
now I wish you wouldn't ask
I
that.
had to.
I know because
I wish you didn't ask
Because
that.
now he's gonna be Chris Team DeStefano.
I know.
Okay, so
I'm not going to Austin.